No doubt we have seen the importance of firefighters over the past few days and weeks. It is another reason the dwindling number of volunteer firefighters is causing concern.
One local lawmaker wants to reverse the trend. WFMY News' Susan Nixon Norman learned about the effort to help volunteer departments.
That's right, guys. State Representative Reese Pirtle from Rockingham County recently introduced House Bill 355. He says its goal is to find solutions that will better help staff rural fire departments. I spoke with him and the fire chief of a rural department who says this push is a push in the right direction. For rural fire departments across the state, the biggest issue right now is staffing.
Times have changed.
It's the case for Shiloh Volunteer Fire Department in Rockingham County. Fire Chief Robert Stanley says it's a problem that keeps getting worse.
This is a beautiful truck right here. Probably the prettiest truck we got in the station, but this truck's absolutely useless if we can't get somebody to sit in that seat. We got to have somebody, got to have personnel to get the equipment out on scene and to fight the fires.
That's why State Representative Reese Pirtle filed House Bill 355. Pirtle's goal is to conduct a study through the state's fire marshal office that will help predict the future of rural fire departments, all in efforts to fix the problems they're currently facing.
Anything that I can do down in Raleigh to make their job a little bit easier, a little bit better, to give them the resources that they need to do their job well and serve our community, I'm going to do.
The goal is to hear from departments across the state on what's working and what's not, particularly when it comes to things like staffing and funding.
What somebody's doing correctly down in the western part of the state, that may serve somebody in the eastern part, it may not. But it's, it's something that they can gather information and hopefully at the end of the day come back to us with a report that we can share.
Pirtle says getting insight from different departments could help narrow down what needs to be done at struggling departments.
If I had the solutions, we wouldn't need to study. And I don't know no other way to put it than that. If I knew the answers, I promise you, I'd have already shared them.
Stanley echoes Pirtle, saying that without knowing and facing these problems head on,
we've got to start somewhere.
Solutions can't be found for his department or anyone else's.
This is a step in the right direction.
Pirtle says the bill passed through its first committee today. It still needs approval from both the House and the Senate before it'll go to the governor.